My name is Carlie Elmer. Today I will be presenting on how to create the perfect eyebrow. Before beginning, I would like to add that I was given permission to include the pictures that are used later in the presentation by the participant. Learning to draw and shape eyebrows can be surprisingly challenging. At times, it can even be overwhelming. There are so many different shapes, products, tools, colors, and bloggers attempting to create the perfect brow that it can get confusing and overwhelming. I created this presentation to help you sort through the products, discover the shape that works best for you, and find the utensils needed to create an eyebrow. The goal is to help even the most novice makeup users be able to create their own eyebrow with ease. As a beginner, the most important thing is to not get frustrated. This is a form of art and drawing that will take time to master. Chances are you won't be an eyebrow professional after one try, so this is a process that takes time to become proficient in. Also, if you are doing your own makeup, you don't want to rush when you're trying a new technique. Always allow yourself some extra time when experimenting with drawing on eyebrows. One of the most overwhelming things about beginning to draw the perfect eyebrow is choosing a product that works for you and your style of makeup. People that desire a softer, more natural looking brow tend to use powders and eyeshadows to fill in their eyebrows. If someone prefers a more dramatic look, they may choose to use a gel paint pot and brow gel. Using a mechanical pencil can also allow for a nice defined brow, but something that is a little more subtle than a gel. The best way to determine the type of product you desire is to try some different ones out by going to places like Sephora, Ulta, and MAC. All of these places employ beauty experts that will guide you through a product and give you a crash course in how to use their product. Selecting a brand can be difficult. Most of it is personal preference. Often, you will choose a new brow product within a brand that you already use or are familiar with. Many different companies and brands have different philosophies and ideas about makeup. People tend to gravitate towards a makeup brand that aligns with their beliefs. For example, Kat Von D is a vegan, and her entire beauty line consists of vegan, animal cruelty-free products. Other companies do not meet those standards. For some consumers, this can make or break their decision to buy a certain makeup product. Doing some research on various brands may help when deciding which product to purchase. Another thing that may affect the product purchased is color. It is important to match your eyebrow color properly. Eyebrows should always be one shade darker than your natural hair color. Not all brands have a wide selection of colors, and it is important to find a brand with a wide range of colors so that matching is a little easier. Eyebrows that are not the correct color can detract from the overall makeup look. Today I am going to walk you through a fellow beauty enthusiast's eye routine. She uses two mechanical pencils from MAC in colors called Fling and Lingering. On the other end of the mechanical pencil comes a spoolie brush. Lots of brands will combine the spoolie brush into the same product as the mechanical pencil. Next, she uses a small angle brush from MAC called Brush 266. At the end, she uses a concealer paint pot from MAC in Soft Ochre and a small concealer brush from e.l.f. Cosmetics to apply. To begin the process, our consumer will use the spoolie brush to comb the eyebrows down into a desirable position. Then she will begin using her mechanical pencil to make her landmarks to begin drawing the brows. Using the long side of a brush can help to get the alignment correct. She will use the lighter color Fling to create those landmarks at the front of the brow, the arch of the brow, and the end of the brow. She will then connect the dot at the front of the brow to the one at the arch. Using the lighter color Fling, she will begin to build and fill in the gaps at the front of the brow. Once she has completed filling in the front of the brow, she will switch to using the darker color called lingering. Here she will connect the arch to the end of the brow on the top and the bottom. Then she will continue to fill in the gaps and build the end of the brow. Once this is completed, she will then use the MAC 266 brush to blend the two colors together and soften the pencil strokes. This will give a more natural appearance to the brow. Finally, she will cut the brows to give them a more precise shape with clean edges. She will use the paint pot in Soft Ochre from MAC and the small e.l.f. Cosmetics concealer brush to apply. She will first spread the concealer all over the lid. She will then begin to fill in the space between her eyelid and her brow that do not have product. She will use the small concealer brush and begin applying the concealer along the edge of the underside of the brow. She will then begin to work from the front to the back to the arch, applying concealer along the edge of the underside of the brow. Once underneath the brow is done, she will begin lining the top of the brow as well. She will use the same technique to line the edge of the brow with the concealer. At this point, our beauty enthusiast is done with her eyebrows and will finish the rest of her makeup with this being the finished product.